Hi, this is Carol, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my primary series. So, why did I do it? Well, I wanted to try to do a painting using only one primary color and just the addition of black and white. So, the first in the primary series was the color red. The painting is called High Rise, and it consists of a red background with the dominant black and white images in the foreground. The second in the series that I did was using the color blue, and again only using white and black for shading or accents. Silberwald resulted in a gradient background of a blue wash, with the foreground featuring tree-like images in a silvery white, gray, and dark gray array. The final primary color painting is New York City Tubes. This time the primary color of the painting is yellow, and the painting uses a bit of blending, but also was done with the aid of a tongue depressor, which gives it some very interesting effects and patterns, and a few simple brush strokes at the very end for additional highlights and points of emphasis. So, what did I discover? Well, you don't need a lot of colors to do a painting, and you can still get a lot of detail. It can be more challenging to do a painting with only one color, but after completing the 3 paintings in the primary series, I also created a final painting called Oculus, which was kind of a sidestep. It used all 3 primary colors with the addition of black and white. I used the black and white for the background shading and developed an interconnected circular pattern surrounding the orbs of the primary colors. Each primary color was a line of orbs, and each of the orbs were slightly different with highlights or accents or shading. What did I discover from this exercise? Well, depending on how you shade or what you emphasize in the picture can really give you a different, unique feel to it. It's an interesting exercise, especially when you don't know where it's going to wind up going. I think that New York City Tubes was the most complex painting of the 3. It started out initially with a lot of shading and blending, and then after using the tongue depressor, I got some really interesting effects and shaping, which kind of led the painting in the direction that you see as its final finished product. The other thing with the New York City Tubes painting is that I had to be very careful not to allow too much of the yellow and the black to blend together, because that inadvertently would have given me a non-primary color being green. So there may be, in some sections, you may see a very light tint or tinge of green as a result of yellow and black blending, but trying to keep those colors separated so I didn't wind up with green in the painting was also another challenge. I hope you enjoyed the series as much as I did. And it's always good to try something new, especially when you don't know where it's going to go.